Investors are reacting to Donald Trump's election victory, triggering some sharp moves in the markets. Yuko Fukushima joins us now to tell us what's pushing the needle in the currency market and why.
Yes, we're seeing strong selling of the Japanese currency against the U.S. dollar. Some in the market call it the Trump trade. The value of the dollar against the yen climbed quickly in the days leading up to the election. Traders seem to have been expecting the win by Mr. Trump. The dollar jumped more than 3 yen on Wednesday as the election results were coming in. So here's how the dollar-yen is trading now. The dollar was hovering around 154 yen on Thursday. It seems traders are now confident the Republican Party will also have control of the U.S. Senate and House along with the president's office. I talked to Yamamoto Masafumi, chief currency strategist at Mizuho Securities, on what to make of all this. He used to work at the Bank of Japan's currency division. Yamamoto says Trump's promise of tax cuts and higher tariffs are driving up the value of the dollar, but he says they're not the only policies attracting investor attention.
And the third is the massive deportation of the illegal immigrants. This will tighten further the U.S. labor market, which leads to the high wage growth and necessitates the higher interest rates and the stronger dollar.
So all these people who are illegal immigrants had been filling the jobs. So how much of these immigrants account for the population?
It's said to be the total the 10 million people, which is about 3% of the total U.S. population. So which is not the small size. And I think, of course, this also has been easing the upward pressure of the wages.
And what is your outlook going forward for the dollar-yen? Do you think the dollar strength will continue even after Donald Trump goes into the White House again?
Looking at the past case of the Trump's victory in November 2016, dollar rose 13% in 1 month and a half. But after his inauguration and during his term between 2017 and 2020, dollar-yen has been falling continually, despite the fact that Trump decided the big tax cuts and the Fed hiked the interest rates.
And are there anything that could strengthen the yen on the Japanese side and weaken the dollar?
I think the Ministry of Finance has already strengthened the rhetoric about the concern over the weaker yen. And it's because the weaker yen leads to the higher inflation, which will push down the real wage growth. And also, the Bank of Japan may also put the hike the interest rates earlier than expected because of the inflation outlook. If the Japanese yen weakens further, it pushes up the Japanese inflation, and this will endanger the Japanese price outlook to achieve a 2% inflation goal.
So higher Japanese rates and U.S. lowering the rates would mean a weaker or a stronger yen and a weaker dollar.
Yes, from here, I think for the dollar yen, the 155 is heavy, and I think if the U.S. Federal Reserve keeps cutting interest rates, then I think the dollar yen will fall from here toward 145 or even below 140 into the next year.
So let's see if the dollar yen settles down to that level. A stronger yen would certainly calm the nerves of finance officials here in Japan, not to mention consumers who are fed up with higher import prices.